Hello everyone, I am the herb guy, and as you can see, it's been a while since I filmed that huge planting video, about like a month, and a lot has changed, and a lot more plants are in here. So without further ado, let's start with a tour, and I guess kind of a harvest, just before Memorial Day. So I'm going to start right here with some of these pots here. Right here is a coleus. Came from a mix. I don't really know its specific variety. This is a calendula with 2 blooms on it. This is lovely. And it's got a bunch more blooms coming as well in there. But let's move on to the vegetable bed. So coming right here, we have a bachelor's button, the flower that I sowed, and well, there's no flowers yet, but I think we'll get some. Right over here, these are leeks. Now, they're not the leeks that we seed started, they're rather new ones due to an incident that I'll get to in a little bit. So basically what happened is that a fox got into the bed and really messed up some things, did some digging, and messed up the seedlings. So that's why we have new ones. Right here, this is romaine lettuce that I planted, which lettuce isn't a good transplanter, But right here, this is carrot land, as I call it, and I should definitely do some thinning, because some of these carrots are gonna look like they came from Mars. Right here, these are also beets. These are more recent seed starters, which is why you never saw me seed start them. Right here, here's that huge lettuce. You remember when I did that seed starting video from like a while ago, where I did the lettuce and the bachelor's button? Yeah, this is that lettuce now. We sowed in a little more. It is just, it's insane how much there is. It is actually insane. Right here we got some kale. And right here we have a huge kale, which hasn't even been, it's like barely being eaten, which is great. Right here is a cabbage. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it, but we'll just kind of see what happens. Over here, it's just a mess, kind of. So right in here, this is a Swiss chard, and right here, this is a Swiss chard. And then this is a radish, which is about ready to be picked. So why not pick it? That's a mega one. Here is the quote-unquote radish. I think this might be a parsnip, but I have no idea how it grew a parsnip. Or maybe it's a type of carrot, I don't know. It looks like a parsnip. Now over here, this is what I call pepper alley. It's just a bunch of different peppers. Right here is a pickle's blood pepper, I'm pretty sure. It's variegated and it's barely grown, so we'll just kind of see what happens. This is a lemon drop pepper, doing pretty well. No flowers on it though. Actually, there are some buds coming in, so we might almost be there. Now here, this is insane. I think that this is a red bell pepper, I'm pretty sure. So right next to the red bell pepper is the purple bell pepper with a purple bell pepper on it. So I'm gonna go pick that here. There we go. There's a nice purple bell pepper. Right there's a peppercini, pretty sure, with a peppercini down there. I don't think you can see it. And then this bushy thing is a snack pepper, and it has more leaves than peppers. Like, I don't see a single pepper on here. Now, we also have a bunch of tomatillos. There's a tomatillo. There's one there. There's a bunch in this area. Also, there's a pepper. I forgot, too. There's this, orange blaze one here with a pepper coming in. So that's nice. Here we got some strawberries, another bachelor's button. Now over to this trellis where we have peas. A lot of them. They've almost hit the top actually. And there's no peas yet, but we'll definitely get some. Now I don't really know what these are. at all. Let's go on to some of these pots here. We got 2 nasturtiums. It's a portucola that I haven't planted, mainly just because it's essentially a weed with flowers on it. Some cauliflower, which isn't doing well. It's getting eaten. And there's a flower there. And also it's the same for these peppers. But I actually hope that they just stick to eating these so they don't affect like the kale, for example. But let's move on to this middle half bed, as I call it, which is the tomato bed. So in the front here, we have some determinate cherry tomatoes. One is the tropical sunset, and this is probably like something around maybe a super sweet 100 red cherry tomato. This one's yellow. And we have some developing tomatoes, at least on the cherry sunset one. Don't really know about the others, but let's go on to the other side here. Over here are the non-terminate tomatoes, which means that they'll keep producing after they put out a first flush, unlike those ones. Here is some pink girl tomato with some developing tomatoes. I don't know what this one is at all, really. But we have a bunch of tomatoes on here. And I actually recently pruned this, and I might have to do it again, actually. Now we're going to move on to the treacherous herb bed. For here, this is a coneflower, echinacea, whatever you like to call it. And then we got a flower developing, I guess. There's Castile soap in that. Don't mind that. So in the front here, we have sorrel. A lot of sorrel. I'm pretty sure this is French sorrel. And this is the same stuff that I said in the video. That I don't think it'll survive, or whatever I said. And look at it now. It's gotten so big. And same thing for the borage. There's so many flowers on it. And I actually have tasted some of them, and they taste pretty good. We got some more flower buds on these, too. Then here, this is the lemon balm, and this is the orange balm, which I actually got a harvest of it like last weekend, I'm pretty sure. And I dried it and I infused some agave with it. So yeah, here's the chervil, doing pretty well. The curry, also doing really well. In fact, look at how big that's gotten. It's the tarragon. I don't know what's really going on with the tarragon. I forgot about it because it's getting like completely swallowed here. This is the lovage. Over here we have the lemon thyme. And then here's the sage row, starting with the golden sage. I don't know what this is. I still don't know what kind of sage that is. We have purple sage, the huge pineapple sage. We have some flat leaf parsley that has gotten so big. Some lemon verbena. A huge purple basil. And then back here we got some curly parsley. You can kind of see, I got a little basil there. Right here is the episode, which is gotten incredibly tall, and it's just insane. There's a somehow still surviving hyssop. You might be able to see it right there. It's a hyssop, and it's getting shaded, which is why I need to cut some of this. And then here's some summer savory, the huge fennel, which that might be ready. I don't know. And then dill that I seed started, surviving. And then this is the eternal pesto basil, which it hasn't grown all that much, I've noticed. And right here we've got some Roman chamomile. It hasn't yet flowered, and I don't know exactly when it will. So we'll kind of just see what happens. I'm gonna grab just a little bit of sorrel. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I can't let this somehow surviving plant go to waste, I'm also gonna grab a ton of parsley. In fact, I don't think I even showed you. I got some extra stuff here. I got plenty of sorrel. I got a ton of thyme there. No pun intended. We got some sage and some basil. And now I'm gonna grab some parsley. Alright, so I got a ton of parsley. I got some golden sage too from here. So now, one thing I'm worried about, I might have taken a little more than 2/3 of this parsley. but I think it will do great. I mean, I do have the curly parsley too if all fails. So I think now I'm going to move on to this area. So here's the side area, the lovely zinnia. This is a flower pot that I put together, and it's surely gotten insane. Right here's a dahlia, the nice flower. Now here are the potatoes, which this has gotten crazy tall. And they seem to be doing really, really well. Now something that doesn't seem like it's doing really, really well. This is the catnip. I don't know what happened. It's still growing, but something, I might have been the rabbits. Hence why the sticks are there. Here's the chocolate mint, which is it's quadrupled in size actually. And here's the oregano. I'm gonna grab some of that oregano. And this reminds me of the old days when I came out into the side garden and did those herb harvests. Alright, so I think I'm pretty much done with this main garden, but we have the side garden, so let's go over there. Hey, don't forget that lovely citronella. It smells great too. So, welcome to the side garden, the place that started this channel. So, I guess starting off right there's a hollyhock. There's I forgot what that is. Milkweed, I think, maybe. We got the lovely bay leaf. Putting out some new leaves, doing great as always, actually. So, this has gotten crazy. So, I guess we'll just kind of start over here. So, last time I was here, we put in artichokes, seeds, and some other stuff. So, here's the one surviving okra from seed starting. Here's a bunch of more lettuce. These are not the eggplants that we planted, no. These are fairy tale eggplants. Bought them with some great looking flowers, which means that we might be getting some eggplants in our future. Right here is a rhubarb, putting out rhubarb, you know. And then here, these are Brussels sprouts. Now, don't ask why there are like 13 plants. You know, sometimes you don't know what you're doing. Right here, this is a fast vintage cabbage. It's a green one, other than that purple one. It's a little different. There's more comically large Brussels sprouts, I'll say. Right here, these are the two squash that we see started. And they might be getting way too big. See, like, this is getting messed up. But here's some flowers. This is the straight neck one, the yellow stuff. And then this is the patty pan squash. And there are some little seedlings in there too. Here is, I think there might be an okra in here. There's a pea. And this is the main artichoke, which those might be spider mites. I hope those aren't spider mites. There's another pea, more pea. More pea action. But that is just so insane. There's so much in here. There's nothing to harvest though, unfortunately, yet. But anyways, we're going to move on to this pot I put together with a bunch of basil. Now, I bought 2 plants with just a bunch of basils on them. And I separated them and put most in there, and then I put that one in the raised bed as well. This is a Carolina Reaper, the hottest pepper that you can legally buy. Or, I don't know. What? And I put a flower there too. It's putting out some flower buds, which means I might have my hand on a 1 million plus Scoville pepper in like a month. Right here are more strawberries that are getting decimated by something. I don't know. Strawberries come in. There's one ripening too. Right here is the huge mint patch doing what it always does, you know. And last, but certainly not least, is the lemon tree. It looks, I guess, good. It's putting out, more leaves, and we might have some flower buds somewhere too, right there. So yeah, it's developing. But yeah, that's pretty much all to this insane garden. So I'll be back with you in like a minute and show you the whole herb harvest. I might grab some more stuff too. This is what a way to start out. this year. It's not even June, it's May. So let me just go down the line and show you all the stuff. Kale, orange balm, sugarbill, basil, that purple bell pepper, white carrot, calendula flower, curly parsley, a couple types of sage, oregano, flat leaf parsley, sorrel, lemon thyme, fennel fronds. This is crazy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe and enjoy the next video. Grow on, my friend.